Hi, I'm Todd Nauck. Welcome to my YouTube channel. So for today's video, we brought over one of my Instagram live streams, reformatted here for YouTube. This is character number 5 in my 6 fan arts character challenge that I participated in here recently. This character today is the Star Wars character, Ahsoka Tano. My first time to draw her, and you know what? Let's just get right to it. Let's get Ahsoka going here on the board. How did I get this paper? That's been a common question here in the live streams. Totally legit question. I took the template that the person who started all this, her name is at M. Capriglione Art. She posted it. So I got it off of her account here on Instagram. And I just printed it out on this artboard, so I could draw traditionally instead of digitally. So that's it. Just as simple as that. Just opened it up in Photoshop, made it fit on a 9.5 or 9 by 12 piece of artboard here, and then just printed it out on my my Epson Artisan printer. So definitely a lot to learn here in drawing Ahsoka. Let's see, will this go up on YouTube? We'll see if I can get these videos on YouTube. The April O'Neil video totally gagged at the end and did not save to my phone, nor did it go to my Instagram story, so that is forever lost to us. But the others, they might, or maybe on my IGTV channel. So we'll see how things go, what I can do if I can. So stay tuned for that. If not, at least we had these live streams. See, she's got a very ornate facial markings, as well as her headdress thingy. Most of these characters are characters I've either drawn for the first time, like the top row, or here on the bottom row so far is I've drawn them maybe once before, but it was so long ago I don't remember. What size is the thumbnail, not the whole paper? You know what? I have not measured these yet. I did not bother to measure them. I just, like I said, printed the template out on the artboard and then just went for it. So I'd say they look like to be, maybe they could be 2.5 inch by 4 inches, roughly. Would just be my eyeball estimate, as in estimating it by just looking at it with my eyeballs. Will this go on my YouTube? I don't know yet. We'll see how the footage translates to my phone, if it does. Definitely April O'Neil won't, because the footage last night did not transfer to the phone. So there will definitely not be an April O'Neil replay video. And as I was mentioning earlier in this live stream, if I can't get these up on my YouTube, I will at least see if I can try to get them up on my IGTV channel. All right, I think I got the pencil art done just enough here that I can now start to bring in some inks. And I'm going to continue to do the color hold inks. I'll be inking with my colored microns. Probably a lot of brown and some blue. Yeah, brown and blue will probably be, oh, maybe a little of the dark red. Okay. So I'm just going to start with this part here. Oops, sorry, let me move that up. see, what else can I do here with the blue? See, what's this next shape here? These little squiggles here. Trying to be as specific to the reference material that I'm looking at. Use the same pens as I do, but the result is different. How could that be? How could that be? Aren't these things made of magic? Okay, I think that takes care of most of the blue work. Let's work on parts of her face here. Going to utilize brown. Actually, you know what? I want to work on her headdress a little bit first, the kind of the crown part first. So I'm using the dark red here because there's a lot of burgundy color in parts of her crown. I'm calling it a crown, or tiara, maybe a tiara shape. Like Wonder Woman has kind of that tiara shaped headdress thingy. Oops, sorry, keep slipping down into the comment zone. Try not to do that. Okay, that's good for now. I'll switch to the brown for her orange skin. Shoulder there. Let's see. Now for, this could be a tricky part here, is all of her facial markings. Gonna go ahead and ink this in brown since it's right next to the skin. And I can leave the markings white when we get to the color portion. See now for the part that arcs over her eyes, almost like a brow. Just like that. See the other side, little peak right there. She has kind of like a gray tank top kind of thing here that I'm going to need. I'll probably use black for that. So I'll just grab my black micron real quick. It's as simple as that. Let's see, I need to get my thinner black micron. I'm going to start working on her eyes. Actually, before we get to the eyes, I want to work on the nose first. Back to the brown. Keep that brown handy. Back to the black. Let's see if I can push in a little closer for detail on the eyes. A nice thick eyelash eyeliner here. Am I going to go live again tonight for the last? Yes, probably immediately after this one. We'll let this live stream save to my phone if all goes well, and then I'll immediately fire up for the last and 6th character. I know who I'm going to draw, so thanks to everyone for your fantastic character suggestions. Can't believe there was well over 1,000 character suggestions for me to pick from over the past 24 hours. And that's between the Ask Me Anything post on my Instagram story and the post to my account as well. So let's see, is this my dark red? Yeah, dark red for the lips here. She has quite the full lips here. Just gonna make sure we capture that. Oops. And then let's see, back to the blue for her eyeballs. And back to the black. Where's my black? Oh, right there it is, for the irises. A little extra lash there. Okay, that takes care of the line art. So I'm going to let that ink dry here for just a moment. So I'll just recap my pens as we let that ink dry so I can erase all the graphite lines. Thanks so much for hanging out with me, everybody. Hope you're having a good Saturday. Okay. So that should be enough time. Let me just do a little test here. Yep, that looks dry. Dry. Needed art gum eraser here to wipe out the graphite lines. One of my favorite parts here. It's just kind of like a fun little part here. You have all those graphite scribbles, get all the inks in, then you erase all the graphite, and it's like a haze has lifted. And then you got finished line art all ready to go. All right, so let's, what do I start with? I'm gonna start with her skin tone. So it's orange, so I'm gonna use various oranges, not unlike that I did with Dr. Teeth. Gonna try working dark to light, YR27. It's my darker shade. So I'm going to pick the side I want to have the shadow. I'm going to have the light coming from this direction, so this side will have the shadow. To be very careful to try to make sure I pick the right section, that is her skin and not her facial markings. See a shadow underneath that tentacle thingy. Oops, see a little graphite that I missed. Erase, erase, erase. Now let's kick it over to some YR68. A little bit more right there. And now for some lighter orange, the YR12. And just blend all these colors together. Down the neck, then over on the shoulder, maybe a little teeny tiny highlight right there on her shoulder skin. All right, so let's see. Let's color her lips. Gonna start with she's got a very deep red lip. So I'm gonna start with some R56. It's very dark red, so very dark on the upper lip. And then the bottom lip is where the light is hitting, so we're gonna leave that open to see, for the lighter colors with a teeny tiny highlight right there on the middle of the bottom lip. That looks like an Ahsoka shade of lip. Gonna take a little bit of this orangish brown. Actually, that's not the right shade I was looking for. let's go a little darker to the E. That was the E13, but I want the E15. Gonna give her a little bit of an eyeshadow sort of look. Next up, let's put some burgundy in her tiara. So that's the R56. R56, and let's bring in a little R59, just a little darker. Let's see. Let's finish off the crown or the tiara here. So we'll go with the looks like it's kind of got a grayish metal look. So we'll start with some neutral gray 2. And kick it down to some neutral gray 1. And then let's see. Let's color her headpiece here with some cool grays and light blues. So I'm going to start with a little B000. Not unlike what we did with Lobo here. Studying the shape of her headpiece thing here to help inform how I would translate these shapes, the curvedness of it all. Sculpt out her eyes, the white of her eyes a little bit. Thinking of leaving the white markings on her face just stark white, no rendering at all. At least it's the plan at the moment. That could easily change. Now for some cool gray 1. Just go over that blue with the cool gray to get a nice bluish gray to show the sculpting of the white. Actually, I want to bring in a little darker gray, a cool gray 3 on this far side of the face. Let's see. Let's color her eyeballs. Start with a B14. Just going to color that side. B14, and then I'm going to switch B families to the B01 for a really bright blue eye. Give it kind of that crystal blue sort of look. Now, let's see. For the markings on her headpiece here, the blues, I'm going to start with some B95, I believe. Going to work from dark blue to light blue. So that's a round of that. Let's use the B14, same color I used for her eyeballs. Just going to keep working towards the light. And then the last is the B12, or we'll see, is this the last shade of blue I need? It just may be. It looks like I've hit all the blue areas there. Okay, so let's see. I still have her tank top thingy here, which is some, looks like it's kind of a neutral gray. I'm going to start with some neutral 5. We're just going to let it be that. Come on with some cool gray 1 into that little blue I put around her eyes there to kind of shape out the eyeball. I want that to be a bluish gray. And now we need some cool grays for her skin tone for some realistic shadow. Actually, you know what? I want to add a little pink to some aspects of her face. It's very subtle. The pink does not overpower the orange, but it helps kind of rosy her up a little bit. Gives her a little more life. Blood flowing in underneath there. Just like that. So now for those skin tone shadows, we'll start cool gray 2. Let's see if that's dark enough. I think it is. Use that in the tiara a little bit. There we go. And let's see, is there anything else I need to add? Let's come in with a little cool gray 3. Just to deepen some of these shadows. Oh yeah, I need to put some shadow in the lips here. All right, and then for her background, we have a little bit of, oh, let's see, this the blue needs to go there for the tendril that runs behind. Now for the background, I thinking just going straight up black, just putting some black back there. So he's going to use my zebra brush pen. Which has a bigger space. I'm going to switch over to my Pentel Pocket Brush pen. And grab my Uniball Signo white gel pen. Wait, before I do that, I want to just readjust the pupils here just a little bit. Okay. I'm going to come in here, put a little secondary highlight in her eyes to sparkle them up just a smidge. And just adding a little more gray into her headdress gem. Just going to put a little white trim on it like that. Right now I look at my photo reference, there is some cool gray shadow in the whites of her face markings, so I'm gonna reflect that in this illustration as well. I think I'll really sculpt out her face a little bit better. Yeah, I like that. I like that better. All right, there's Ahsoka Tano. So let me flip the camera around here. We'll wrap up this live stream and give you information about live stream number 6. So here's what we've got so far. All right, here we go. So there's also a link to this pic in my video description below, as well as my social media. You can follow me on all the social networks. If you like what you saw here, please leave me a thumbs up and don't forget to leave a comment. And if you've just discovered my channel, please subscribe so you don't miss out on future art videos and my future art live streams. Thanks so much for hanging out with me. I'm Todd Nauck. Keep on drawing, keep having fun.